Every year, thousands of people vanish without a trace. Some leave clues behind. Others simply disappear into thin air. But sometimes, the ones closest to them hold the darkest secrets. This is the story of Alissa Turney, a bright teenage girl whose voice has been silenced for over 2 decades. Alissa Turney grew up in Phoenix, Arizona. By all accounts, she was smart, funny, and outspoken, the kind of girl who stood up for herself. Her home life, however, was complicated. Alissa lived with her stepfather, Michael Turney, a former law enforcement officer with strong and sometimes extreme opinions about the world. Her half-sister, Sarah Turney, described their household as strict, with Michael monitoring Alissa closely, even recording phone calls and installing surveillance cameras around the house. On May 17, 2001, it was supposed to be a day of celebration. Alissa was finishing her junior year of high school. Michael Turney claims he picked her up early for lunch, but after an argument, she stormed off, never to return. Later that day, Michael said he found a note in her room. It read, "Dad and Sarah, when you dropped me off at school today, I decided I really am going to California. Sarah, you wanted me gone, and now you have it. Dad, I took $300 from you." But investigators and Alissa's family quickly noticed inconsistencies. Alissa had left behind her cell phone, her makeup, and her bank account remained untouched. For years, the police treated Alissa's disappearance as a runaway case. But the more people looked at Michael Turney's behavior, the more troubling it became. In 2008, police executed a search warrant on Michael's home. What they found was shocking. 26 homemade pipe bombs, a detailed plan to attack the local International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, a union he accused of harming his family. Thousands of pages of notes documenting his paranoia and grievances. Yet despite these alarming discoveries, no concrete evidence linking Michael Turney to Alissa's disappearance was ever found. If not for one person, Alissa's case might have faded entirely. Her younger sister, Sarah Turney, has dedicated her life to seeking justice. Using podcasts, social media, and national interviews, Sarah brought renewed attention to Alissa's story, pushing law enforcement to reopen the investigation. In 2020, Michael Turney was arrested, charged not with murder, but with second-degree murder in connection with Alissa's death. But in 2023, the case collapsed. Prosecutors cited a lack of sufficient evidence, and charges were dropped. Today, Alissa's voice remains lost, her story unfinished. What happened to Alissa Turney? Was she a runaway who never looked back? Or the victim of something far more sinister hidden behind closed doors? Some say the truth is close. Some say it's buried forever. Here at Hidden Voices Network, we believe no story should be forgotten. Subscribe to uncover more of the voices that the world has tried to silence.